Man, I'm really flying blind here. I didn't really test anything before clicking the stream button. Hopefully the audio and everything is good, because we're about to find out. It's really loud for me. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. OBS says it's fine, so. You can't skip this, by the way. So I figured I would start the stream with this little cutscene thing. Or if you know a way to skip this, let me know, because nothing is doing anything. What the hell? Hey man, thanks for joining the stream, Wolfsight 2. You created a Twitter and followed me. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you liked that Distro Delves episode. That was really fun to make. It came out a little later than I was expecting it to. I had a bunch of stuff came up and I wasn't able to finish it when I was planning on it, but that's okay. Start the week off with a Distro Delves episode. Again, you just finished a gaming session and saw I was live. Well, here I am. I said on Twitter earlier that I was thinking about streaming around now, basically. And I'm gonna blow this up so that you guys can see more of it. Yeah, I almost didn't stream because some more stuff came up. Not in a bad way, just I have a lot of stuff happens off camera. And well, I guess off microphone. I've got a lot going on. But I guess I'm blessed that I'm able to stream as much as I do as much as I can. Oh, that's new. Oh, that is totally new. Well, last time I played SuperTux, that animation was not there. I would remember it. It's one of the best series here on YouTube. Wow, thank you. You'll hop over to the GitHub page later. You'll donate to Patreon whenever you can. Wow, thank you. Please don't feel obligated to donate or anything like that. I of course I love and appreciate each and every one of you and all your support, but please never feel obligated to. I do it because I know you guys like it, and it's also really fun for me. You know, it low-key scratches that distro hopping itch, if you know what I mean. So if I can scratch that itch and produce something that you all enjoy, I mean, why wouldn't I do that, you know? I've talked about where Distro Delves, the idea came from in past streams, and I think that you guys probably get the idea. I'll talk about it again another time, but I'm really happy that people enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it. Hey, Real Cody the Dragon Dude, Egee. How's it going? So let me know if the game audio is good. It's really loud for me, and I keep turning it down. But hopefully the compressor is doing its job and making sure that it doesn't get too loud. Oh boy, it's actually kind of starting to tear for me. Is it tearing for you guys? I'm capturing the whole desktop, and I could capture just the window if it tears really bad. Audio is good, thank you, thank you. Oh no, I don't want it! So, I talked about this in the previous stream, I think, but I actually beat this. It was years ago, back in maybe 2017. When I was trying out doing like Linux game reviews, and that was really fun, but I just didn't really have the time and bandwidth to do like a bunch of different stuff, so I wound up dropping that. But I beat that game. I beat this game for that video where I reviewed. That sucked. I had the thing on and it should have gone through him, and instead it jumped on him. But yeah, so I beat the game and I know what the end boss is like. This is supposedly SuperTux 2. I don't know what makes it different. I mean, the animations are different. Tux always had this, but it didn't look like that. It looked just different. So I don't know. But this is a I need to correct the MX Linux video as if the NVIDIA driver didn't come from the right repo. I can't remember how I installed it in that video, to be honest with you. Did I just open up Synaptic and install it? I feel like I tried to install it from the MX Tools, and that wasn't an option or something like that. Someone should make Mario hack with Tux. So there's another game like this made with the Love framework. Hey Kai, called Mario Chronicles or something, but it's Mario with a Y, and that's another game I want to play. No, you used the NVIDIA installer, but it pulled. How did I pull from the Debian repo? Like, did I use Synaptic or something? Like, what did I do wrong exactly? Because I remember MX had or has that MX Tools thing, and I'm pretty sure I just installed it from there. So what could I have done different? I don't know. And I mean, I kind of look at it from the perspective of like, I'm a pretty seasoned Linux user, and if I screwed something up, I can't imagine that a newbie is not going to make the same mistake as me, you know? So like, I get a lot of that on videos where people are like, hey, you did this thing wrong. It's like, look, dude, I know Linux. If I make a mistake like this, then others probably will too. It gives you selection, you use the NVIDIA installer, it gives you selections in the terminal using 1 and 2. So press 2 to pull from the repo. Why? Huh, I don't understand why that's even an option. Does it explain? Like, what was I doing? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't remember those guys. Dude, the music has got to go down. This is really silly. It is so... It's at 50%? Holy smokes. It's like, it is over the top how loud it is. Look at the window resolution. What is that? 920 by 1017? What the hell? Huh. Anyway, I guess this is fine. Everything else is fine. Well, MX Linux is not truly a noob friendly. Well, that's not what people tell me. that is definitely not. That's not the image I got from how people talk about MX. I mean, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. Like if I was doing like a low spec thing, I would go MX Linux. Oh, I forgot about that. What the hell? Oh, okay. I'll take that. You're hunting, Kai, you're hunting down new distributions to share. You think you found one? Excellent. By the way, there's a lot of distros that people have posted on there. I generally wait until new releases to review them, because that's like, it would suck if I reviewed a distro and then a new release comes out next week, you know? Like, that would be a disservice to the distro. It would be a disservice to you guys. It would just kind of suck. So I like to get a feel for when a new release is going to happen before I do a video. So that's why I did Makulu, because it just released. And a lot of people are like, hey, the number one request right now is Deepin, Ubuntu Deepin, for, you know, obvious reasons. But again, like, it's... No. The most common request right now is Fedora. That's it. But Fedora is going to release here very shortly. So it would be silly for me to review a previous release of Fedora when a new release is like right around the corner. So that's just how I roll. I don't remember this level, and this is pretty unique, so I'm kind of starting to feel like this is a new level, which is kind of cool. Ubuntu Debian, or no, Ubuntu Deepin edition is cool. Anything Debian hates your wireless card. Yeah, you like MX Linux? Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. It was fine. Tree, that's not good though. New releases would not be stable. I mean, it's not a release candidate. Like that's the unstable version. So when they release it, you know, I don't usually do brand spanking new releases unless there's something like Makulu where it's kind of like smaller and nobody's really heard of it. Part of that is due to competition, because so many other Linux YouTubers love to be, you know, the first one out the door to get a video out, and that's fine and everything, but that means I just don't like the competition, trying to be like the first guy doing a review. So I don't do it. Simple as that. Are there any fighting games on Linux, or do we play fighting games? I'll probably live stream some, but I'm not a huge fighting game person. I used to be huge into Dead or Alive. I was just like really big into that series for a long time. But then the newer versions of Dead or Alive were just kind of, they didn't scratch that itch the same way. Bozy Cozy, what are your extensions? What do you mean? This isn't GNOME. This is elementary. So I don't have any extensions. I'm trying to read. Oh boy, I'm so bad at these. Well, rip! Wow. I'm ordinarily very bad at these, but SuperTux is. I remember there was one jump puzzle that I had a tremendously difficult time with, and I'm kind of wondering if it won't be in here because I don't remember this level either, and I am totally okay with that. So I'm hoping I don't run into that terrible jump puzzle. The elementary DE might as well be a custom version of GNOME. I mean, to be honest with you, you're right. Every update, it seems they integrate more of the GNOME stack into Pantheon. And I mean, whether that's good or bad is, I guess, subjective, but I don't use GNOME because I don't like GNOME. So I obviously don't like the idea that Pantheon is just basically becoming GNOME with different skin on it. You know, same thing with XFCE and their client-side decorations. Like, I'm not a fan of that at all. It winds up looking like GNOME. I don't know how it feels. I don't know if, you know, the performance or whatever, responsiveness is different, but I don't like the way it looks at all. I don't like how GNOME looks. Wolfsight, you always had problems with GNOME? I didn't. And then it's like it just started happening. And I was actually talking to somebody on Discord about it. It seems like every distro I test that runs GNOME crashes. And I usually edit it out because I don't like... You kind of have to be careful with what you show in reviews. Like, if I show a distro that's just crashing all the time, it's gonna give the wrong perception. But like with Zorin, there was that crash when I was using the theming tool. Like, that was totally legit. And I'm not sure if that had anything to do with Zorin itself, or more of a GNOME thing, or the GNOME extension that Zorin was using. But it seems like, whoa, what's this about? This seems like it's been happening more and more with GNOME. I don't know. I don't know. You thought Zorin was a great distro? I mean, who's to say it's not? I try not to flavor the review with my opinions until the very end outro section. And even then I try not to say whether something is good or bad. I think with Zorin I said I was really underwhelmed, and I still am. That doesn't mean that it's a bad distro, it just means I wasn't terribly impressed with it. Wolfsight with GNOME things would just up and stop functioning or even vanish from the system. That's exactly what you want out of your desktop, is just for shit to just vanish on you. Like, oh, that's fun. Glad I was looking for that, and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm testing out Kubuntu on a different hard drive on the DistroDelves rig. Because I haven't done anything with KDE in a pretty long time. Like, ran it as like a desktop of any kind. So, I was kind of curious, and already I'm starting to remember things that I don't like about it. I don't really know how to address it. Like, I'm not really sure if... Like, one of the things... Oh, do I have to? No, I think I can do this, right? No? Oh, wow. Oh, this is going to be hard. Ah! What? Why did it work there? There. These really are like the springs in Mario. They act the same way. But one of the things that really irritates me about KDE is the options in the context menus. It's just like so bloated with options that you will literally never use. Like, I opened up Kate and tried to customize it to be like Elementary's code. And I mean, it's like when you go to the file context menu, it's just so bloated with just crap. I wish that I had it in a VM or something so I could show you guys what I'm talking about. And I've actually thought about streaming from the DistroDelves rig so I can do like kind of test or not test distros live with you guys. I think that'd be kind of fun. But I don't have that set up right now. It would be kind of weird because I've got OBS so custom on my workstation that I would have to like re-implement all that, and it would be a huge pain in the ass. Oh wow, there's a secret up there. Hey Justin, hey Tio. Linux has come a long ways. It has. It's like orders of magnitude better than where it was even a year ago. It's crazy. Was Unity better than GNOME though? I guess it depends on what you consider better. I mean, holistically, no. It still used a lot of GTK2 stuff. You know, it had a lot of tech debt. It wasn't good. It used, I believe one of the biggest complaints is that it used non-standard indicators from Ayatana, I think, is what that framework was called. People didn't like that. I don't know. I think that people didn't like it because it was a canonical thing, and canonical hate was like a big deal back then. Like, everybody loved to hate. I mean, people still do, but even back then it was even worse. Everything canonical did was bad or evil in some way, and I think that Unity 7 was just part of that. Same with Ubuntu Phone. People just hated it because they hated it, basically. Hey Erwin, such nostalgia. You remember playing this when you were a kid? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too bad. I think it holds up. I mean, I'm playing it. It's 2020 and it's fine. Like, if you've never played it, you should give it a try. I'm playing it on a controller too, so the controls all feel it. See, I don't remember this at all. These are definitely new levels. The first two levels were the same, but this is definitely different. I don't remember anything like this. I wonder if the boss is going to be different. They're really easy too, which is nice because I'm not good at platformers. Oh, what the hell? That explosion got me? Whoop. Oh wow, this is... Oh! They hated it because they're all weirdos. You do not like GNOME, you prefer Mate? I actually like Mate a lot. I really like Mate. I think I saw potential in Mate after doing the Sparky Linux video. I was really impressed with that theme. Because up until that point, all of the Mate themes I had seen, like all of the setups, were just GNOME 2. And I was never, damn it, I was never a huge fan of GNOME 2 with the bar on top and a bar on the bottom. Never really liked that. But then Sparky Linux came along and they had just like kind of a traditional like bar with the start menu and stuff, and I was like, damn, I didn't realize you could do that. And then doesn't Solus have their own brand, like their own flavor of Mate, and they have like the brisk menu or something, or is that, am I thinking of something else? I think that's Solus. Damn it, there's probably something good up there. Oh, nice, okay. I was gonna say, I don't think you can jump off of enemies, but maybe if you do it right. Yes, you always change up the up and down, keep the tradition. Yeah, that's the good thing about Linux, man. Everybody can do what they want. You like this, I like that. Everybody's happy. Who cares, man? Solus is super customizable. I have a soft spot for Solus, actually. There are a lot of distros out there, and there are even a lot of just totally independent distros out there, but I think that Solus is one of the ones that does it right. I think that the main thing that Solus has going against it is that their velocity is really slow. Not that you need to be innovating and doing edgy stuff all the time, but they just kind of fly under the radar more than benefits them, I think. Like I couldn't even do another video about Solus because nothing has happened since I did the video earlier, and that's kind of a shame. Like it's just it seems like there's nothing happening, but if you go to their fabricators, stuff is happening. Like issues are being written up and everything, so they have development going on. It's just very slow. What is this? No? Okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Eh. The sounds are so bad. Like if they're like, the art isn't great. You know, like look at the ice. It's just the same square texture everywhere, you know? But the thing that really kills it for me is the damn sounds. They're so bad. The music is fine, but it's really out of place. They did their best. You feel for them though, the Solus people? They're good people. You don't have the brisk menu, is it good? If you like the simplicity of the way Solus does stuff, what is Budgie's menu called? It's basically the Mate version of the Budgie start menu thing. It's just really simple, just like no frills. I mean, all it would take is Josh walking out of no. Whoever, I don't remember what the guy's name is. Brian, I think. But Data Drake is also a big contributor to Solus. He's all over the Fabricator. So, and he does live streams sometimes, I think, or they used to. It's hard to keep up the velocity for live streams. Like it's more work than you think it is. Like it's a really cool idea, and then you start playing. Why aren't I playing this full screen? I don't know. Should I? Oh. Damn it. I guess I could. The problem... You know what, I think I will, because I screwed something up just a minute ago. I talked about this in another stream, an issue that I have with Pantheon and Elementary, is that you can't close apps indicators. And that's incredibly frustrating. You guys have probably heard me rant about this before. But that means that if I get a message on Slack or on Discord, it's going to show up and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, that's not true. The point is that I have to silence all notifications, and that's not something I want to do. So the desktop workflow is effectively making me do something I wouldn't do, and that annoys me. I know there's a full screen option in settings. I don't care enough to do it, basically. Damn it. Like, it's like, what do I get from doing that? I don't know. That jump at the end looked like a tricky one. This whole level is kind of tricky, actually. Oh, you can't pick stuff up if you're little Tux. Okay, didn't realize that. I guess that makes sense. Solus has been popular, but you're the source. It's heavy? The source is heavy. Like Budgie or something? What do you mean? Oh, good grief. Isn't this a thing? Yeah, okay. I don't know if I can get past those last two guys without taking a hit. Oh, geez. See that? I didn't have any velocity when I jumped. Why? Why can't I pick stuff up now? What's wrong? What changed? Charlie Brown? What's the Charlie Brown thing about? Okay, here we go. Remedy used to watch Solus's live streams 6 to 8 hours watching people build tools and stuff. Man, that's a job. Maybe you have to start back here or something. Did it! This is the one I don't know how to get across though. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. It's hard to get a feel for Tux's velocity when he jumps. Oh no! I was like, what is that noise? Okay. Alright. I said good grief. Oh yeah, it's a Charlie Brown thing. It's better than swearing, especially on stream. I don't want to get a reputation for cussing like a sailor while I'm streaming. If I'm not careful, that's what'll happen. So, can I save state here? If I was playing this through RetroArch, could I save state? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. Oh! Oh, I lost it? Oh, jeez. You know what I think is happening is I'm holding down X, and that's keeping me from jumping. X is for running, but it's like there's a weird delay, and it's messing up the velocity when he jumps when I'm holding it. So I've got to be doing something wrong. We need more Arch-based distros, do we though? So, yeah, okay. You just have to cycle it. I don't know. I wonder how you get up there. There's a thing up there. I don't know what it's for. It's probably a fire flower. Damn it. Oh, I thought that I'd make it through. Boy, that part is hard. I think you have infinite lives, or maybe when you get down to 0 coins, it's game over. I would say no. It's all subjective, I guess. It's really easy. You just need to do this and then that and then, you know, twist this knob and pull this handle and do all of this other stuff. It's a piece of cake. That's what they would say. I kind of like snaps because it's just a YAML file. You just need to tell it where to find stuff. Am I an expert in this game? No, absolutely not. I'm just playing it because it's a Linux game, and I figured it would be cool to do Linux games more often instead of just Windows games all the time. Damn it. I was thinking about playing Overwatch, but then I was like, you know, I could do a little SuperTux. Why not? I don't know if we're going to get much further than this, though, to be totally honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get past this part. This is not unlike that jump puzzle that I was talking about earlier, but instead of jumping on enemies, you had to jump on these little pillars. And I think that there were... See, I'm hitting X. I'm hitting A and he's not doing it. I don't know what the secret is. Oh, you just hold it? Okay. That's convenient, but I feel like I tried that and it didn't work. You really just hold it and it does it? Wow, okay. So what if the part that I'm having a hard time with is there's timing for when you land on the guy's head, you have to hit A at the right time to bounce off of it, and I have to do that 3 times. If I had to distro hop, what distro would I use? Oh, I don't know. Got me. Oh, thank God. I don't want to do that again. Kids in your family like this game a lot? It's good. I have a soft spot for games like this that are, you know, there's a... How do you get up there? Look, there's a thing up there. How do you get... Oh. Okay. Hey, okay. Cool. There's a lot of low-quality open source games, sure. But there are also some good high-quality ones, and even ones like this that don't look the best in the world, they're still really fun. There's a lot of games like that, and I wanna play them and talk about them on stream. I'll tell you what, guys, it is way more fun, orders of magnitude more fun, to play these games on stream with you instead of doing videos. You know, like doing a review. Nah, that was really bad timing. Doing a review playing SuperTux. I would much rather just hang out and talk about Linux stuff with you guys while playing the game. Oh yeah! This is way more fun. I would much rather spend my time hanging out with you guys than recording a video on my own and then uploading it hoping that you like it. There we go. New distro on DistroDelves. Hey Roger. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here for the ride too. It's fun. Oh, I see what you're supposed to do here. Well. Oh! Now you use Pure Arch with the Archbang Zen installer? Frozen Bubble is a fantastic game. I don't think I would stream that though. That would get boring. Just like... I mean, maybe as like an aside, like just bust out. I think I have it too, don't I? Oh, I'm not capturing the desktop actually. Hold on. Did it? We'll look at it after. Once I'm done with this, I'll check if I have Frozen Bubble. You have to remind me though, because I might forget. Thank you for subscribing. Actually, that was something I was going to mention. I was thinking about that this morning when I was like kind of low-key planning the stream. I don't have any effects on the stream at all. A lot of people have the chat, a lot of people have pop-ups and stuff. On Twitch, it's really easy to set up like when people donate or when people subscribe to you and stuff. I don't have any of that, and I don't know if I should. I definitely don't want the chat because YouTube does a really good job of preserving it, so there's no reason to embed it in the video. But when people subscribe and stuff like that, there's no way of... I don't even know if people subscribe unless you tell me. So maybe I should overlay that. I'm not sure. Oh, that sucked. But yeah, so if you're watching this and you subscribed, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if you did it. So if I don't say anything, it's not because I don't care. It's because I didn't know. Damn it. I hit A. It's because I don't know, basically. I feel like I'm fighting more with the controls than anything else. Oh, that sucked. Let's just rush it. If I'm gonna die anyways, I might as well do it fast. I mean, seems to have worked. Wow, that was close. The snow is like kind of screwing with my eyes. It's like hard to focus on what's going on. I don't really... Wow. Jump! There we go. Okay, checkpoint. Oh god, come on! So I got the checkpoint. Oh, I got pushed off of it. That must have been what happened. You like land on the corner of it and you slide off of it. You're already subscribed. Thank you for the Linux video. Thank you. Appreciate the subscribe, and you can stay tuned for more Linux stuff. Distro delves. I have a couple non-distro delves videos. Not that anybody complains, of course. I don't want to imply that people are upset when I don't do distro delves, but distro delves is kind of the main thing on the channel now. But I have a couple videos that I want to do because I have a few older videos that still get a ton of views, and they're really outdated information. And sometimes people comment on them, and I'm like, dude, this is like 3-4 years old, you know? Like, I have nothing to say. So I want to kind of remake those, or not remake them, but give more like newer information so that I can at least point people at better. Like one of the videos that people still watch is my playing Windows games on VMware. That was something I did 3-4 years ago, and that's not even really a thing. I haven't done anything with VMware in ages. And somebody asked recently, like, how do I play Skyrim on VMware? Like, just install it through Steam. You don't need VMware anymore. Like, you've actually been able to play it through Wine for a long time, but I thought the VMware thing was just like kind of a cool little gimmick that people would like, and they did. But you know, it's 2020 and people still think that they have to use VMware, so I got to do something about that. It's KVM now, yeah. Yeah, the GPU pass-through, right? You know, DistroDelv's video made you want to go off and spin your own distro. I mean, Makulu Linux has that builder tool where you can use that as a base and kind of build your own. You remember that video shortly after VMware added support for DirectX 10, and I don't think that they support DirectX 10.1 yet either, which is really weird. Maybe it's really hard for them to implement it, or maybe there's like licensing issues or something. It just seems really odd for them only to support DirectX 10. Like, there has to be a reason for that. Oh. Look at this snow! It's really hard to see. I know, it's probably not for you guys, but when I'm trying to concentrate on what Tux is, like where he is and where he's gonna land and stuff, well, this damn snow is getting in the way. Which is the point, of course. It's just funny. This is another level I do not remember, so it looks like SuperTux 2 is the same game, but with remastered levels or something. Oh, not this shit again. Ah! Oh, God. This is stressful. I'm trying to relax and I'm playing this game. Okay. I don't know, I got burned using this last time. Like, it made it so I didn't jump or something. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that sucked too. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I am liking these levels. Really creative. When I played this and beat this last time, I feel like it was around Christmas. Because I also played the holiday themed levels, and those were really good. I was stunned at how good those levels were. So when the holiday season comes around, I will definitely revisit those. Those were a lot of fun. You should not be small sized, I agree. Boy, okay, I don't think that you shouldn't be jumping on the question marks by clicking the jump button. Yeah, I don't know. You should not be small sized. I agree with that. Okay. Man. Oh, I thought I'd make it. I wonder how I installed this. I wonder if this is the flat pack. Or if this is just from the repos. Well, I probably can't do the stop thing. Oh, I want that. Thank you. I'll take this ice cube with me. What is this? Oh, I see. Oh, it's a timed thing? Really? Oh, okay. Hey, there's no snow. What if Egee is a small penguin in real life? No. I can assure you that I'm not a small penguin. Oop! Oh. There we go. I keep wow, that thing is really going, isn't it? Should I go down here? Oh, it's just more of that stuff. I don't really care. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, shoot. These levels are pretty clever, damn it. I have to say. Gotta land on these little guys just perfect. Wasn't there? Yeah. Oh god. There we go. Alright. Made it. So when am I gonna make a library channel? Library, whatever. I was actually thinking if it's not very much work I would set one up. But I don't really know much about it. As far, like, I don't know what goes into setting one up. Haven't really done much looking, because there's so many YouTube alternatives out there that I don't really keep track of them, and people ask me to look at them all the time. They're like, hey, there's this one, hey, there's this one, and they're all based on crypto, which I don't know, like, it's fine, but like, you know, they come and go, and when there's so many. Oh, what? That was BS. I hit that and it stopped my velocity. Oh, wow. So, I mean, I don't know. It's probably fine. I mean, if I... Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Would you guys rather have me make more content for you, or would you rather have me spend time looking into uploading to a new service? Like, that's kind of how I look at it. I only have so much time to spend during the day on stuff that I have to be cautious. I have to be conscious of what I'm spending my time on. So this part is kind of tricky. There we go. Now it says we're live again. Well, YouTube doesn't, but OBS does. There we go. All right. Are we good? So that just happened. Let me know when you guys can hear me. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Thanks for sticking around. So I guess one cool thing about YouTube is that the stream, like the YouTube stream and the OBS stream, are two different things. So my internet connection accidentally just died, and I was able to just like get it going, and the stream is going to carry on. I don't know if there's going to be like a big blank part in the archive or not, but yeah, that just happened. Whoops. Could have been worse. So I don't think we're going to be able to beat this on stream. This will be part 1, and we'll do part 2 later on. It won't be tomorrow. I'm going to do another stream sometime this week. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It'll probably be Thursday. And I'm going to try out it's going to be another variety Linux game stream. Because I've got some games that I want to try out with you guys I'm really excited about. I could have done it today, but I just wasn't feeling it. I don't have a lot of energy. I worked really freaking hard today. I have this CLI program that I wrote for what exactly is the F we wrote? It's a meme. It's just like a rest in peace sort of thing. Or pay your respects, I think, is what the meme is. But I have got this thing, the CLI that I wrote for managing game servers. And the first version was in Ruby. And then oh, that sucks. And then I decided to rewrite it in Node. And then today I rewrote it in Python. So that was fun. But it took a lot of work because Python is a language I don't know very well. It's less about the language and more about the paradigm. Because I really like functional programming and very small granular functions, and Python is like kind of the opposite, where you've got these ginormous files with like tens of 20s of 30 functions all in one single file. So it's more like a script than it is anything else, and that's just totally not my style of totally not my style of programming at all. So it's the paradigm shift was really the hardest thing. Can you be a programmer in your 31, like in your 30s? Yeah, why not? Like, can you learn programming? Yeah, I mean you can learn programming whenever. I think that basic programming is something that everybody should know. It's just, you know, logic and algorithms. It's a really valuable skill. It doesn't matter how old you are, who you are, anything. Oh, damn it. I don't think I can do that part now, huh? Oh, what? Oh, what the hell? Did you see him crouch? I must have hit the thing wrong or something. That sucked. Python is horribly slow. I mean, I don't know. Why do you say that? I don't know about that. According to benchmarks, it's just as fast as, you know, anything else. Faster in some ways than a lot of things. You hear that growling? Like, are you serious? That's what they put in there? Bad. One of the things that is interesting to me about Python is how closely bound it is to C. Thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, Ruby is technically the same way, but it doesn't feel like it. You love Django for web app development? I'm not doing any web app stuff with it yet. I probably will. Hey MS, I've got a Discord bot that I need to rewrite in Python too. But it's just a very different way of programming. Oh, damn it. Let's just wait for these guys. Hey, he didn't walk off. Huh. The hell? What's up with this music? I don't know if you guys have watched any of the Brutal Doom streams I've done, but I always comment on the music on those too. It's like so out of place. The audio, it seems like audio is just not something that open source projects do well. It's always just weird quality. Music is always, it's just weird. Like, I can get over the art style, but the music, like, the audio is always like, It's not bad. That's not what I'm saying. It's not bad. It's just really out of place. I don't remember there being ladders on the original SuperTux either. I don't remember this. Maybe there was, but I don't remember. You wouldn't recommend because the APIs are no good? I don't know. I didn't have any really negative experiences. Not yet, anyway. I'm just like kind of jaded with object-oriented programming being kind of like being touted as kind of like the canonical way that you're supposed to program. I don't know, I don't think it's like that anymore, but when I started coding it was like, oh, everything used to be procedural, but now it's all about the objects. It's like, like, does everything you code really need to have state? I don't know. Oh, I think I needed him. Shit. Here we go. You're back. Net just had a massive ping attack for some reason. I think that was me. Oh, nice. Whee! Are you talking about when the stream went down? That was all me. My network died. I don't want to talk about it. It just died. Sometimes that happens. This is a weird level. I like it, but it's weird. It's very, like, asymmetric. Whoa, what's up with this guy? Look at that. Is that a bug? Hey, did I just find a bug in this open source game? Could somebody submit an issue for this? Look, one of the bombs blew up and this guy's going apeshit. Now he's dead. Oh, weird. I don't know. Flat pack that you were installing. Freaked out. He's scared. Yeah, he was scared, wasn't he? Hey! What time is it? 7 p.m. for me. Looking at the clock. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. You have a friend who's a developer, he says the debugger is the most important, that Linux doesn't have much tech editors debugger. I don't know about that. Do you know what language this game is written in? Probably C. What? How about somebody look it up? What game is SuperTux written in? I bet you anything it's C. C or C++. I mean, so the thing about Visual Studio's debugger isn't true anymore. Because with .NET Core, if you use Visual Studio Code, the Microsoft distributed version, you get Roslyn and the exact same debugger that's in Visual Studio. It's like Enterprise, not Enterprise, but the regular Visual Studio that you can install on Windows. It's the exact same debugger. So the front end for the tooling is different, but the debugger is the exact same. It's 5:19 for Greece. PM? No, AM. Yeah, AM? Wait, that can't be right. You guys aren't 12 hours ahead. Or 10, whatever. Wait, is that going in there? No. Oh boy, this could have been... Oh, this is really dodgy. There we go. When it comes to people that use DirectX, when they think porting and they go, oh shit, DirectX doesn't work here. Like in, like for newer games and stuff. Good old Microsoft DirectX. I don't know. I'm able to play DirectX games without problems. Oh, that sucked. Same time as in Finland. Woo! I was, at my last gig, I was working with guys from Lithuania. I don't know if that's in the same time zone. Woo! So are you saying if somebody is a developer, you could have a good debugger on Linux without using Visual Studio? I mean, it depends. Like, debugger, like it depends on what you're looking for, basically. I mean, if you're developing Windows applications, then you probably need, you know, Windows specific stuff. Oh, damn it. C++. I don't know. C++ is, I don't know about that, because .NET Core is just C# and Visual Basic, right? I don't think Visual C++ is. I don't know. Does anybody know the answer to that? I haven't done .NET in a long time. It's been years since I've done anything with .NET. It's weird to me that I can say that. For so long, my career was .NET and C#. For years, that's how my career was. It was all .NET all the time. And now it's been 4 freaking years since I have touched C#. That is wild. It's wild in a good way. I don't like this purple asshole that is gonna kill me. Oh, it's C++ for this game? Yeah, that's what I thought. C or C++. This is an older game, and that's just what the SDL libraries are. Tomorrow you should try Cave Story NX. Didn't I try that on stream one time and it didn't work? Pretty sure I did. I'll have to look at it again. Visual C++ is still alive. It's part of the normal Visual Studio. C# needs a debugger. Yeah, C# is definitely one of the best languages if that's your style. Like, if you had to choose between any compiled language, basically, I think C# with .NET Core would be just like the best of the best, in my opinion. Like, I know that there's a lot of Java people that say Kotlin is good too, but at the end of the day, it's still JVM and it's still Oracle. Oh, I didn't even know you could come up here. And I don't know about you guys, but I would trust and be more willing to support Microsoft any day of the week over Oracle and their nonsense. So this is where I died last time. What did I do wrong? It must have been like a bad jump. How about Tux Friday night Tux Kart night? Maybe not tonight, but yeah, I would love to do a Tux Kart thing. That'd be a blast. Probably going to film a podcast film. Probably going to do a podcast on Friday. If you guys didn't know, or you haven't heard, you can learn more about me and my career as a software developer on my podcast. I was interviewed by a good friend of mine, and we talked shop, and I talk about how I got started in software development and everything. But it's kind of an ongoing series, and he interviewed me, and then I interviewed him, and then this Friday we're going to interview a friend of ours about just people's career in software development. Make a public Xenotic server? Could. Well, this is tricky. Will you hit me? What are some other projects you have done? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? You used to code in Java and moving to C# for like natural progression. Yeah, I've definitely heard that one before. C# can only be written on Windows. No way. No, between Mono and C Sharp is just the language. It's the runtime. But even Mono is cross-platform. .NET Core was built from the ground up to be cross-platform. No, C Sharp and Visual Basic and everything you can run anywhere. I don't know why you would be writing Visual Basic in 2020, but people do it. People are crazy. Hey, this looks an awful lot like a Mario level. I mean, they all do, but this one in particular. Visual Basic, yeah. Oh. People use it, still. You can find tutorials on it, even today. COBOL is written in 2020. Yeah, but there's reasons for that, though. Like, there's mission critical systems that... Okay. I tried to jump and it didn't let me. There's mission critical systems that still use it. With Visual Basic, I mean, there's no reason to learn it and write programs in it. It technically has feature parity with C Sharp, but it's why? Why would you do that? Like, learning C Sharp is great for a lot of reasons. Like, if you learn C Sharp, if you needed to write Java or something, it wouldn't be a big deal. Because the languages are so similar. What is this? Should I be worried? Okay. Guess it's nothing. You know a guy that used Visual Basic for LED sign automation? I mean, look, if that's what you know, that's what you know. But I wouldn't go out of my way to learn Visual Basic in 2020. Damn it. Microsoft invented C Sharp, and I mean, it was invented at Microsoft, but it was invented by you know, it's not as linear as that. Like, Microsoft isn't a person, it's a, you know, it's a company, and they wanted a programming language to fit their needs, and they were smart enough to make it an open standard so that people could contribute, and they made a lot of really good decisions with it, and the community agreed, so they decided to sort of rework it and reinvent it as .NET Core, and .NET Core is totally free and open source. .NET Core is really cool. CLI is cool, everything about it is cool. Uh-oh. Oh no, I must have missed something. Oh crap, what am I just realized the music has stopped. No music playing. What am I supposed to do here? You can write C# on anything. Godot, the Godot game engine support is working on it. It's pretty cool. I thought actually Godot has supported it for a while. Oh, I think I see what you're supposed to do here. Oh shit. So can I pick you up? Nope. Can you ride the thwomp? I don't know. I think you have to be big. I think that if you become small here, it's over. It's game over. And there's still no music, which I'm not mad about. It hasn't been good with Godot 4. It'll be feature complete. Cool. That's really cool. You should play another game. You feel like you're in 2003? I mean, this is the game I'm playing. I'd love to beat it. I'm not going to beat it tonight, but I'll do part 2 later on. Probably next week I'll do part 2. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, I thought you could break these. Am I doing it wrong? Ah, that's okay. Oh, come on. Did I screw up again? Okay. Stop your bouncing. Are you serious? Oh, come on! Damn it. It looks harder than Mario? It's not. I'm just not good. I'm just not good. That's really what it comes down to. Hey Mitchell, how's it going? Ceylon. That's a... Alright, here's the control. Yeah, the control isn't great. It's not good. Oh, come on! It's not the worst in the world, but it's not good. It's playable. So correct me if this bit of trivia is wrong, Kai. Ceylon is a Red Hat sponsored or Red Hat created programming language that is meant to be like Java and run on the JVM, but have modern like stuff, modern language features. And it was effectively replaced or eclipsed by Kotlin, which is a JetBrains language. That is the exact same thing. It runs on the JVM, and it's meant to be more feature rich than Java is. I know my programming languages, damn it. The countless hours spent on Wikipedia reading about pointless stuff like programming language features. This stupid little ice cube didn't even do what I needed him to do. So they named it after a British island? Yeah. I believe that the logo is an elephant. Oh, come on! Well, now I can make it through here. What? And now this thing is here. What are you supposed to do here? Huh. Damn. Hey! But which one isn't real? I haven't heard of Ballerina or Brat before. I haven't heard of Zig or Ren, but I wouldn't surprise. Those sound like programming languages. Yeah, let me see if I can ride that thwomp. That's a good idea. Hey! Did you know you could do that, or was that a guess? That was pretty good. I wouldn't even have tried that. I probably would have given up. That's why doing stuff like this on stream is really fun. Hey, Justin, you looked up the source code for this?
Excellent.
Wow, okay. I was not expecting this. What is the toolkit that they use? Is it just like raw SDL? Or like what's the story with it? Oh, damn it, the checkpoint is up there. I need that. Oh, well that was easier than I thought it was going to be. That was a guess. Very cool. Because Mario like, yeah, I like I said, I suck at these, so I need your guys' help. There's no way in hell I can make that gap, and I don't have enough velocity to. I mean, I'll die, but whatever. Oh no! Here we go. Oh, okay. I didn't think I would have enough velocity to get over here. For mobile development, yeah, it's Kotlin is really popular for Android stuff because Android is the JVM but not JVM for copyright reasons, but licensing reasons, I guess. But yeah, it's really popular on as a Android language or a language for Android. I have never used it. I have a friend that uses it, but damn it. I've never used it, and I've never done anything with the JVM besides manage it for production deployment stuff. And I say manage it loosely, I guess. Monitor it, maybe. You had to write some COBOL to that stuff today? Holy smokes! Old school stuff. What's the development environment for COBOL like? It originally used SDL. Interesting. Yeah, this is old school, man. I mean, now you could whip something like this up with Love or Pygame in like a day. You know, I think the most complicated part would be the level editor. But, I mean, you got to give them credit for what they accomplished way back in the day, you know. Oh, this is, you know, one of the original free and open source games. This part isn't hard. It's just really tedious. You have to be really, like, really careful with all this. Timing your jumps and stuff. This is the stuff I'm really bad at. Oh god, I landed right on him. Lordy. Put it away! God, he picks it back up. I'm trying to throw it and he's like, oh, let me catch it. Like it's a baseball. What I could really use is a fire flower. That would fix all of the that'd solve all of the problems I'm having right now. Is if I had a fire flower, I could just kill these little bastards and move on. There we go. Geez, I really had to abuse the D-pad with those ones. So if you want to make applications, but you want to run desktop, is Linux or C better? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, C is going to be better because it's native. But, I mean, what's better, you know? Like, if it takes you ages to just churn out a program because you're writing it in C, then no, that's probably not better. It just depends on what you want to work with. You would recommend F#, Clojure, C#, Java, and Haskell? You like the functional stuff, huh? You know, I actually tried to get into... Oh! Wasn't expecting that. I actually tried to get into F# and I found the main method, like the way that you bootstrap applications, really convoluted, and that was enough to turn me off. I found the paradigm interesting because I like functional programming, but just getting a program going, I was like, this is really fucking janky, and I don't like it. I'm shallow like that. What are these? Do I have to go back now? Is it one of those deals? You're not a good programmer. You grew up with Pascal? Old school. Yeah, okay. Is Pascal and Delphi the same thing? Or are those... Is it like dialect? Is it a dialect of the same language or something? Pascal has a really, really interesting history. What's another language that has... Lisp is another language that has a bunch of dialects that are not really mutually intelligible, but it's somehow the same language. Like, is Smalltalk Lisp, or is that something else? Delphi is a dialect of Pascal, yeah. You want to find a job in computers? I mean, you can go from being electrical engineer to being a software developer. I mean, it's, you know, whether you're designing circuits or applications. Just, you kind of learn to abstract the language like itself, and you kind of get to the point where you're just designing stuff, and the language is just kind of a secondary piece to it. That's why using Python was such a bit of a challenge for me, because I'm so used to a different way of programming. Tell you what. Oh, he's moving fast. These levels are really well done. Like, I gotta give the guys credit for this. This is good. I wonder what's down there. Oh, well, let's find out. Wow, this level's huge. Oh, another one of these. Can I get a fire flower, please? Just one. I'd be happy with just one. Python was a challenge for you too. You used it in InfoSec work. And you like it now, but it didn't come easily. I think I got it now. The first couple days of trying to teach myself Python, I had a really rough time. Because I was trying to like modularize everything and try to be functional and do things just kind of functionally with it, and it just, I was spending more time organizing my code than I was actually doing stuff with it. So I decided just to stick everything in one big giant file and then organize it into modules later, and that worked. But sometimes it's easy to wind up spending a bunch of time on trivial stuff like you know, making everything perfect, I guess. Oh, is that that's the switch, okay. God, this level's long. There's one of these assholes up here. Oh, come on! Anyone try Rust? I looked at it. I'm sure there's somebody here that's done something with Rust. I kind of feel like the luster of Rust has died off. It was really big for a while, but now I don't. People aren't really. Actually, Go is like that too. Go was huge for a while, and now nobody really talks about it. I read some rather negative things about it, but it was more like people that were trying to use it for stuff that it wasn't really well suited for. So this is probably going to be the last one. I'm streaming for way freaking longer than I thought I was going to be. Like, we're going on an hour and a half. This is way longer than playing SuperTux. Like, what the hell is going? What am I doing? There's so many other things I could be doing. I'm sitting here playing SuperTux. Playing SuperTux and having conversations with you guys about programming. And not bad. I mean, let's be honest here. It's definitely worse things we all could be doing. Rust is a weblang? I never thought of it like that. I just thought of it as kind of a weird functional first language with some object-oriented attributes. You need a virtual pizza. You know what I had for dinner tonight was fish and chips, and I do not regret it. It was good. I've been using DoorDash a lot. For better or for worse. Definitely eating out more because of it, but I feel good about supporting my local businesses though. Because there are a lot of businesses in my town that are having a really, really rough time, and I don't feel bad about supporting them. But I got some fish and chips, and it was good. Oh man, it was good. Highly recommend. I don't live on the coast or anything, so it wasn't like mom and pop's fish and chips, but it was fish and chips, and I was satisfied. Remember I was asking for fire flowers? Now I'm getting them all over the place. Let's see if I can keep it. Oh, this looks like fun. Look at this. Well, I bet if I get the first one to go. Okay, or we could just... What are fish and chips? What are fish and chips, fellas? Describe fish and chips. That's actually probably a US term. I don't think that they call fries chips in other places. Or maybe they do? I might have that backwards. Deep fried cod and fries. In my case, it was deep fried salmon. But yeah, basically deep fried fish. That's harder to say than you might think. Deep fried fish and fries, cross-cut fries. You're in Greece and we don't. You're in Greece. You don't have fish and chips. I mean, it's a pretty fast foody sort of dish. Damn it. Oh, there goes my fire flower. The US says fries. Fish and fries just doesn't have the same ring to it, you know? Alright. You have fish, you have chips, but not this combination. Yeah, it's a thing. So can I break this, I wonder? No. I don't know how to get it. Oh, I bet the fire flower can melt that. We made it. You could see the white outline around Tux there when he crouches. Like they photoshopped him or something. They didn't photoshop him, but it's just not a very good at it. Run! Oh, this is it, folks. Alright. You live on an island, but you don't like fish? Yeah, I could see that. Oh, wow. This is... Okay, I guess we're gonna see a cutscene. Oh, is this like a mini-boss? Yeah, it is a mini-boss. I remember this guy. Or maybe that was just a sample of the final boss or something. I remember something like this. So, what was that game that I said I was going to look at after the stream? Do you guys remember? If this doesn't save, I'm going to be so pissed. Okay, good. Oh! I was very worried. Add-ons? What is this about? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Well, we will do that another time. You don't remember, but we can try SuperTux Cart. Oh, let me switch back to the desktop. Wait a second. Where do they catch salmon and cod in Britain? I don't know. It was frozen bubble. Can you guys hear the music? I'm only going to play a real quick round of this. And maybe not even. To be honest with you. I'm not very good at these games. And when I start to suck, it just aggravates me. Let's be honest. Wow, okay. That was easier than I was expecting, but that's all I'm going to do. There we go. Alright, that's it. Wow, this was a long stream. This is an hour and 30, and we only had just a spot of technical difficulties. Thanks for sticking around, folks. It was fun. I'm going to do another stream like this on Thursday, probably the same time, and we're going to test out a variety of Linux games, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a special request from somebody, and I will be featuring it in that video, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm excited, and I hope you're excited too. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Thanks for hanging out, folks. It was great having all of you, and it was a lot of fun, and I hope to see you on Thursday. Peace.